Hi, welcome to my channel. If you want me to solve any particular exam paper or make a video on any particular lesson, do mention in the comment section. I'll be glad to help you out. Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended, Variant 2.1, May-June 2017, question 15 onwards. Question number 15. The diagram shows information about the first 100 seconds of a car journey. This is the speed and this is the time. Let's read the first question. Calculate the acceleration during the first 20 seconds of the journey. To find the acceleration, we take the starting speed and the ending speed. So we have and subtract them 16 minus 0 and divided by the time taken. Time is 20 seconds. So this will give us 0.8 meter per second square. Next, work out the total distance traveled by the car in the 100 seconds. So this is the distance we need to find out. Distance is always the area under the curve. So we will need to divide it into different shapes and then find the area of each shape. We will draw a line here. So this is one shape and this is the second shape. The first shape, as you can see, is a triangle. The second one is a trapezium. To find the area of a triangle, we use the formula half times base times height. So our base is going to be from here till here. This is 15. 50 minus 15 is going to be 35. And the height is 16 minus 12, which is 4. So that is 70. To find the area of trapezium, we use the formula half a plus b h. A and B are your parallel sides. So this is A and B. A is 100 and B is 100 minus 15, that is 85, and height is 12. This will give us 1110, and then you add both the areas together, and that is your answer, 1180. Question number 16. 6 students revise for a test. The scatter diagram shows the time in hours each student spent revising and they mark in the test. So this is the mark and this is the time in hours. Part A. The data for 2 more students is shown in the table. Plot these 2 points on the scatter diagram. So the time is given to us and the mark is given to us. 4.5 hours is here and 33 is here. So that's going to be our first point. The other is 6.5 and the mark is 35. So this is the other point here. We have plotted the 2 points. Next question. What type of correlation is shown on the scatter diagram? It's increasing. It's going up. You can see it's going up like that. So that means it's a positive correlation. Next, draw a line of best fit on the scatter diagram. When you draw a line of best fit, try to have equal number of points on either side of the line. So this is the line of best fit. Next question. Another student spent 5.5 hours revising. Estimate a mark for this student. We have already drawn our line of best fit. 5.5 hours is here. What is the corresponding mark? It's 35.2. So the corresponding mark is 35.2. But in the mark scheme, we have been given that our answer can range from 33.5 to 37 0.5, and you will be given your mark. Question number 17. We have been given Venn diagram and we have to shade the region F union G complement. Union means you combine. So F, the region in F combines with the region in G complement. What does G complement mean? G complement means not in G. So you can say it is F union, not G. This whole part is F and the outside part is not G. So we are going to combine it together. It's going to be everything except the only G part. Yes, we have shaded it. In part B, we have been given a universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And A is X is such that X is an odd number. So let's write down the set A. From here, which are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Set B, X is such that X is a square number. The squares number are when you multiply the number by itself. So 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. That's a square number. Then 2 multiplied by 2, 4 is a square number. And 3 multiplied by 3, 9 is a square number. Set C, X is such that X is a multiple of 3. Multiple of 3 means it is in 3 times table. So 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. And 3 times 3, 9. These are the multiples of 3. We have to write all the elements of the universal set in the Venn diagram below. Always start with what is common in all the 3 sets. We can see that 9 is common, so this is in the center. Then let's look at A and B, what is common. 1 is common. That's it. So 1 will come here. And the remaining in set B we'll write here in the circle of B. Now let's look at B and C. There's nothing common except the 9 which we have already written. So let's look at A and C. We can see that 3 is common. So that will come here. We have used up 1, 3 and 9. 5 and 7 is remaining. And in set C, 6 is remaining. So we write in the circle. We are left now with 2 and 8. We'll write it outside the circles. So we have put in all the numbers. Next, another number is included in the set. This number is in the region not A intersects B intersects C. Write down possible value for this number. B intersects C. So it must be in set B and in set C, but not in set A. We need a square number which is a multiple of 3, and that number cannot be odd. You can write off any even number which is a square number and a multiple of 3. You can write 36 because 36 is the square of 6 and it is also a multiple of 3. Question number 18 is a vector question. The diagram shows a parallelogram OCEG. O is the origin, OA and OB is given to us, and BHF and AHD are straight lines parallel to the sides of the parallelogram. OG is equal to 3OA. So OG is 3 times OA. It means that AG will be 2A. And OC is 2 times OB. So the whole OC is 2B. Therefore, this will be B and this will be B. Next, write the vector HE. So we need to write the vector HE in terms of A and B. If we have parallel lines, the vectors are going to be the same. So this is B and this is going to be 2A. So vector HE is 2A plus B. Complete this statement. A plus 2B is the position vector of point. Position vector means it starts from O. So we have been given A plus 2B. This is A and this is 2B. So it is for point D. Next, write down two vectors that can be written as 3A minus B. We know that this is 2A and this is A. So one vector we can see is CF. This is B. And from C to E and E to F, we are going the other way. So it will be negative. So one is CF and the other is BG. Question number 19. ABCD is a rhombus with side length 10 centimeter. It means all the lengths are 10 centimeter. Angle ADC is 40 degrees. In a rhombus, the opposite angles are equal to each other. So if this is 40, even this is going to be 40. And DAC is a sector of a circle with center D. BAC is a sector of a circle with center B. Calculate the shaded area. Let's just draw this line here. So we have the sector ADC and the triangle ADC. And we want to find this area here and times it by 2. We need to know two formulas here. How to find area of sector and how to find area of triangle if it is not a right angle triangle. If from the area of sector you subtract the area of triangle, you will be left with this part here. So let's find that part. First, area of sector will be 40 over 360 multiplied by pi 10 square minus area of triangle, which is half AB. AB are your sides, which is 10 and 10, and sine C, which is the angle sine 40. This will give us 2.767. We found this area. This area is going to be the same as this area. So the total area will be times by 2, which is 5.534 square centimeter. We can round it to 2 decimal place, 5.53 square centimeter. Question number 20. The diagram shows a fair spinner. Anna spins it twice and adds the scores. Complete the table for the total scores. So she adds the scores. So now we have to add the scores. 4 plus 1, 5. 6 plus 1, 7. So these are the numbers you will get when you add these numbers with these numbers. Part B, write down the most likely total score. The most likely total score when you look inside the table is 7. Next, find the probability that Anna scores a total less than 6. So this is less than 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 over the total probability. The total probability is, we count the numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here also we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 5, 25. That will go as the denominator. See to a total of 3. As you can see here, there is no 3. So the probability of getting a 3 is 0. Question number 21A. We have been given a circle and A, B, C, D are points on the circle. AD is parallel to BC. AC and BD intersect at X. Find the value of U and the value of V. So we need to apply the circle theorem rules here. The first one, angles in the same segment from a common chord are equal. So if they are from the same chord, two angles coming out, the angles are going to be equal. So in this case, U is equal to 35 as they both originate from the same chord DC. Next, we have to find the value of V. These lines are parallel lines. If you have parallel lines and they are cut by a transversal, the alternate angles theorem tells us that these two angles are going to be equal. So if this is 35, even this is going to be 35. Then you're going to use the fact that the sum of three angles in a triangle equal to 180. So 35 plus V is equal to 180. Therefore, V is equal to 180 minus 35 minus 35. That will give us 110. So V is 110. Part B. We have been given a circle and FGH are points on the circle with center O. Find the value of P. To find the value of P, we are going to use another circle theorem. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So this is the center. If it is 2x, the angle at the circumference is going to be half of it. So for using this, we first have to find the angle here. We also know angle at a point equal to 360. Therefore, 210 plus O is equal to 360. Therefore, angle O is equal to 360 minus 210, which is 150. So this is 150. And then we are going to use this rule. Both the angles originate from the same point on the circle, F and G. Therefore, P is going to be half of O. So 150 divided by 2, which is 75. P is equal to 75. Question number 22. Write as a single fraction in its simplest form. In the numerator, you have x squared minus 3x. So x is the common factor. We factorize it, we'll be left with x minus 3. And in the denominator, you have x squared and 9. 9 can be written as 3 squared. So this is difference of squares. When you have two squares, we use the rule a minus b and a plus b. So this is going to be written in the denominator. And x minus 3 and x minus 3 is common. So that will be cut off and we are left with x over x plus 3. Next, we have an algebraic fraction. We solve the algebraic fraction in the same way as we solve a normal fraction with numbers. Let's write down the fraction. We need to have a common denominator. For that, we are going to multiply this side by 2x plus 5 in the numerator and the denominator both. And here by x minus 4. As the denominators are now common, they can be written as a single fraction, x minus 4 and 2x plus 5. Let's expand this bracket here. 3 multiplied by 2x will be 6x. And 3 multiplied by 5 will give us 15. And 2 multiplied by x, 2x. And 2 multiplied by negative 4 is negative 8. When we simplify this, we are going to add the like terms together. 6x plus 2x will give us 8x. And 15 minus 8 will give us plus 7. We cannot simplify it further, so this is our answer. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope I've been able to help you. Do subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.